Good news and bad news, right? Come here. Number one, bug was captured. Awesome. That's the good news, right? It's step two. That's the part that might get a little interesting because that specific bug, right? And this is a fun fact. That specific bug relies on its senses, and the most important sense that it relies on, come here, is photographic memory. I'm actually serious. Those specific bugs have photographic memory and they do in fact hold grudges. So that then leads to the question, what do you do when you catch the bug in the cup? Nothing, actually. You stay there probably forever. I'm not gonna lie to you. The most important thing that you can do, right, is tell your family, hey, the bug is captured, because that's the only thing you could probably say. Because the minute that you let that cup go, I'm sorry, you know what I mean?
Is you just pull that, put them on your nose. Oh.
It's the fact that I ran outside of my room. I saw this and I told myself, oh my goodness, there are glasses that exist. First off, that you can just pinch on. That's awesome. And second, that can make you look like Dr. Otto Octavius from Spider-Man. I have no idea where to find them. I just started running outside, seeing the nearest store, asking the store owner, where can I get my Dr. Otto Octavius sunglasses? They told me to leave, but that one of the best creations I've seen in my life, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is why I don't want to go in the ocean, because those things don't go down that far, right? When you put those crates down, they don't go down incredibly far. So that means that that octopus was not that far from the surface, you know what I mean? And the thing is, right, they caught him and then someone said, oh, how cute, come here. That's the Kraken. Okay, that's a mythical creature. They're not just cute, okay? They're very, very smart. Fun fact about octopuses, they're one of the most intelligent creatures of the sea. Believe it or not, they can solve mazes and puzzles, and each of their tentacles has a mind of its own. Isn't that fun? Somebody saw that and said, I want to eat them. Do you understand how that makes absolutely no sense? Do you know how big that octopus is? I wouldn't be like, oh, I want to eat him. I'd be like, let's put him back. I'm not gonna lie to you, this idea works beautifully. This idea is actually perfect. Come here, if it was with any other bug, this is a beautiful idea. But with this specific bug, I don't think people understand. They call this bug the John Wick of hornets. Do you wanna know why? Because this hornet specifically, if you become rivals with it, they're very persistent. This specific hornet can survive for weeks in water, fully submerged, like 5 to 10 minutes, but if there's a little bit of air with that water, weeks. On top of that, it has photographic memory. We love that. And also, I guess it can spray venom? Huh? There's been stories of hornets being outside of houses for days, waiting. Again, like John Wick. At this point, if you see a hornet, just walk the other way. I'm sorry. Just, you know what I mean? Because here's the deal, right? Come here. In the great words of Lil Jon, what? You know, because fun fact, right? Spiders do in fact nest in drains. However, apparently they don't like the smell of peppermint or pine. So if you have those types of scented soaps and they're in the drain, it will prevent them from nesting. Come here. If that was the case, right, my whole house would smell like Christmas 24/7. Because with that many spiders in a drain, right, we're just gonna have to find a different way to bathe. Because
Black shirts, you're gonna want to do a dry rot test. So put your fingers and pull. If it rips easy.
Hey, there's other ways, you know, to test to see if a shirt is good or not. My friend would do the dry rot testing where he would just rip the shirts in the store. That's fun. We were having a conversation while we were thrifting. I'm talking to him. Mid-conversation, he just rips a shirt. I'm like, hey, buddy, why are we doing that? He's explaining to me that it was a dry rot test, and this is how you see if the shirts are good quality or not, things of that nature. Well, the thrift store itself didn't find that too appealing because they charged him for every shirt that he ripped. He ripped 8 of them. He didn't have money, so I had to pay for the shirts. So come here, just ask the people if the shirts are good. You don't have to rip them.
It's a cup that tightens up to stop any liquid from escaping with the quick twist of a hand, and it's also perfect.
Well, I know it's funny. One of our coworkers has this kind of cup, right? And this cup is literally perfect for hiding things, because what happened was one of our coworkers was stealing from our tip jar every other night, and we didn't know where this tip money was going. We're like, there's no way we work a whole entire day and we only have like a couple dollars in tips. But what they were doing was they were putting it in that cup and then tightening the lid on it. And we're just like, I don't know whose cup this is, but we didn't know what it was. Right? Until one day and it fell over and we heard all the money jingling around in it. It took me a while to figure out, how do I even open this cup? But it was quite honestly elaborate. The only thing that they messed up on was keeping this weird cup in the restaurant for so long. But yeah, this is quite innovative technology.
Before swimming in this river.
Yeah, see, because I can't. Not that one either. Because come here, I wouldn't even think about it once. You go, because the biggest problem for me is this, right? Is that one fish, or is that more than one fish? Because regardless, either answer just gives me a whole new wave of fear. You know,
It is not to catch you stealing.
So allegedly, the Walmart CEO, right, made a statement about a day ago saying that he's willing to shut down all Walmarts around the world if they keep losing money in theft. Apparently, they're losing too much money in theft. They lost about $3 billion this year in theft. Come here. Guess how much Walmart makes in profit every year? $152 billion in profit. And that's actually on the website. So clearly that's not going to happen. They're not closing anything. And the thing is, right, if you really are worried about theft so much, right, and you're willing to go to the lengths of creating devices that show exactly how things are being scanned at the self-checkout, why not just actually have real cashiers again, right? Or make Walmart 24 hours. Or add Apple Pay. You know, just do certain things that might prevent this. Because if not, people are just going to get smarter. Nothing's really, you know what I mean? This new generation of workers, right, come here, they are realizing that 2-week notices are useless, right? There's really no point in having them. You want to know why? Because a 2-week notice is so a job can get prepared to replace you, right? It's a respect thing. However, a job can fire you at any point in time and not treat you any respect at all or even care for your well-being. So tell me this, why would you respect a company, right, who doesn't even see you as a person, they just see you as a replaceable asset? It makes no sense, right? And what do companies say too? If you don't honor the 2-week notice, you can never work here again. Come here. They were never going to come back anyway, right? What else? If you don't honor a 2-week notice, they're going to give you a bad reference if a job calls you. Come here. They were never going to put you up as a reference anyway. They were going to put their best friend's phone number and let them pretend like they used to work for them. Look, I'm telling you, the new generation of workers are just smarter. 2-week notices are not a thing anymore.
Male equivalent to the feeling of stealing a guy's hoodie.
Yes. It's whatever these things are called, like the scrunchies or these things right here, because again, it is not hard to keep a guy entertained for a long time. If you leave him with one of these, their whole afternoon is just going to be about this, right? Because again, the intrusive thoughts start to win. I will clip this on my nose or my lip or my wrist, and I'll think like I'm a superhero for a while. This really, you have to understand, this is probably the most fun toy that you can leave a guy with. So don't leave these laying around, because we will take them and we will not want to give them back.
Getting older means you start realizing just how many businesses are basically fronts for money laundering.
Mattress stores. Mattress stores. Come here. Really think about this. As you grow up in life, right? When you purchase a mattress, years and years that you have with that mattress, right? It's not a frequent thing you buy, right? Think about your nearest mattress store. Think about how long they've stayed in business for, right? The mattress store that's near my place, it's the longest, standing store out of all the other stores surrounding it. I went in one time, right? I didn't need a mattress, but I went in. No customers, because there never are, right? I go up to the employee and I just want to see what happens. I said, I know what you guys are up to. He looked me right in the eyes and without even flinching goes, is that going to stop you from buying a mattress? I literally left. Chills on my body. I left.
21. This device stops you from using your mobile phone. You can lock it in this case for up to 99 hours.
Fun fact, these are unbreakable. I didn't know that, right? My friend bought this yesterday. You can put your phone in it and then you put a code on it, you close it, and you put a time limit. And it literally traps your phone inside that case for however long you set the timer for, and you cannot open it. It's like impossible. I jokingly put it for 5 hours yesterday and closed it because I'm like, oh, that's a cute little device. It's not cute, it's serious, because my phone was locked in it for 5 hours. I'm like, I just want my phone back. And my friend's like, well, you're gonna have to wait 5 hours. And I was like, well, can I at least bring the device back to my house? He's like, no. So I had to leave the phone at my friend's house for 5 hours. It works. What I'm saying is it works very well.
Things that hot showers can cause to your body.
See, the thing is, right, cold showers are actually really good for you. They're very healthy for you, right? Hot showers are really not good for you at all, right? But people who like hot showers, that's not going to stop them from taking hot showers. Come here. If anything, they're going to make the water hotter. You know what I'm saying? People who like hot showers love hot showers. On a temperature scale, if they can make it from 1 to 10, 10 being the hottest, they want it at a level 15, right? Hot showers are therapeutic for some people. Like, they need that. You know what I'm saying? If you told somebody who likes hot showers, hey, if you take cold showers right now, it can help you live an extra 20 years, right? Come here. They might take hotter showers after that. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, when it comes to that, they know it's bad for them, but they're not going to stop, right? It's like coffee.
Now you telling me the first human created by God was
Vin Diesel. You're telling me Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto, is the first person ever created? Come here. That's why you keep saying all the stuff about family. Am I related to Vin Diesel?